Shout out Corbyn. Watching TV from behind the wheel of a self-driving car to be allowed under UK law, although there are no such vehicles available in the UK. That's sad. Well, it's because Tesla got rid of it in a recent update, because it used to be, when I first got this Plaid,
right,
as long as you had somebody, the body weight in the passenger seat, they could do whatever they want on that screen.
Yeah, I knew you would have insight on this. Man, that inside there is so much fun. I was like, man, it would be dangerous to drive this thing. Because inside the Tesla,
it's the exact same thought I had.
Yeah.
So my kid is in the shotgun, and that's the passenger seat. Does everybody in the world call that shot?
I think so.
Really? You guys know this?
Yeah.
I like how you've done this research.
Because what's that old saying? When everyone has cars, it's like, oh yeah, shoddy.
Yeah, but do you know the origin of the saying?
No, do you?
Yeah, it's because the passenger has to be out the window holding the shotgun.
Oh, okay. So it's exactly, it's what I would have come to the conclusion.
Why though?
To kill pedestrians. Oh my God. That's a Friday show. Of course not. Will was like, that's way too risque, man. Stop it. I don't know. I just made that up. But it was the same thing with the driving on the left or right side of the road. Remember that? Where the reason in England was because of jousting.
Oh.
Okay.
So because of horses.
Yeah.
And you would have to hold the joust in case you had to battle in it. I don't know. Something.
Right. You hold it with your right, so you run on the left.
So you're driving that way.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You just adopt it.
The front passenger seat in a vehicle next to the driver is so-called because the position of the shotgun armed guard on a horse-drawn stagecoach, wagon train, or gold transport was next to the driver. Okay, there you go.
So it's similar like
It's amazing that these things hang in there. Like, that's what we hang on to. Like, my kids are calling shotgun in 2022 because of a horse carriage.
Yeah. But it's pretty universally known. I actually went and picked up two of my buddies. We were heading Toronto up, and one of my buddies said shotgun. I was like, man, it's been a while since I've heard somebody say that. Oh, it's been a while since you hang out with your friends anyways.
Yeah.
Nowadays. Right?
But
you're so shocked by this. You know everyone went through COVID, right? And it wasn't just me.
yeah, the word is, you know, it's kind of cool. It has gun in it.
You talking about the word shotgun?
Yeah.
Are you about to get risque right now?
I'm about to.
Okay. Let us know when you want to. We'll help you.
Yeah.
We'll help you out. So there was an update. There was what are they? The highway guys, highway traffic.
Right. And
they're like, this is terrible. We can't possibly have the screen working. The driver gets distracted. Like Will could put on, they could put on like some type of documentary or something, or some type of action movie, or even a game, like video games, or even just YouTube videos or whatever it might be.
Right.
And you could have like you could have somebody sitting in the passenger that is controlling everything, and they're supposed to be the only ones watching. Now, maybe Tesla could have solved this by having the display pivot.
Oh, just like
if the display could pivot, kind of how a TV does, then maybe the passenger could continue to enjoy content. Because the problem right now is that
it's too distracting.
In the back, you can watch something while the car is moving, but in the front, where the real nice display is, you can't. It's kind of a shame.
Unless the car is parked, right? Then you
cars parked is when we're having a movie theater, and it's the best place to be. So, but yeah, they got rid of the feature. Now, if you try to engage anything in the video mode, then in order to get the car into drive or reverse, you have to exit out of that mode. Now, I'm sure people figured out ways to defeat it. Obviously, that's what humans do. But who knows? Once the full self-driving, and if enough time, if people figure things out, then maybe it gets re-enabled. But they can just do it from software, obviously. This is just via updates. So, let's see here. The new rules only apply to cars that are registered as self-driving under British law. And Will's taking away the paragraph I was reading. Self-driving vehicles listed for use in Great Britain. It reads, however, the Department of Transport optimistically thinks that the first such vehicles could be ready for use later this year. Okay. The exact technical standard a car would need to achieve to be called self-driving is currently unclear. Well, they're saying sooner than later, basically, that you're doing the dream of chilling in the car, catching up on your films.
Nice.
Watching your films. Watching some cinema. Looking at you, Mo.
Yeah, that's me.
I'm
man.
looking right at you.
Man, I think it's super cool, that Tesla experience. I want to see what Vin experienced.
Vin?
Yeah, you were telling me that Vin had like his whole, holy, this is like a theater. This is better than a theater.
Oh, you're talking about when A&W, when we were...
Yeah, just like how fun a Tesla is on the inside.
It's fun on the inside.
Okay.
I agree with that. When's the last time that you were watching cinema?
You mean last time I went to the movie theater?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
You said something very vague.
There's not everything qualifies as cinema, and you know that.
Oh, okay. So you mean when's the last time I watched a good movie?
Shout out Oscar. Shout out John. No, cinema.
What are you talking about?
I have no idea.
Go. This is once you are a film student like Mo, you wouldn't know this, Will, because you were busy programming or whatever it was.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Or you did. What were you doing? You were doing animation before that.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Just anybody.
Anyway, when you take film school, like or anything close to it,
Okay.
the word cinema comes out again, which isn't there at any other point in time, and they're not talking about the physical space called the cinema.
Yeah.
For us here in Canada, we mostly call that the movie theater. Still, even though that's even kind of funnier. I'm going to the theater. Right, that's even older than the cinema. Cinema's more direct. But anyway, cinema comes to mean like film of a particular caliber.
Right. Right.
But Mo knows this. He just didn't want to explain all this. So when I asked him the last time he watched cinema, he would have to tell me the last time he watched a movie that would qualify as that caliber. So go ahead, Mo.
I don't know. Hold on. First of all, when people say cinema in film school, they're typically talking about their own films. They're not talking about like I don't know, Shawshank Redemption or something like that.
They're pumping their own films?
Of course. Like, look how artsy I am. Really? It's like ending your film with Finn instead of the end.
Really?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. So you were around some of that?
I took part.
Oh.
I was like, check out my cinema.
Wow. Did you ever have a screening?
Of course.
What was the name of the movie? The name of the film?
Is it on Vimeo?
No.
No, you don't have to out him. We just want a name.
A name of one of my older films. I had Lost and Found. That was one of them.
That sounds very cinema.
It does,
You
doesn't
see
it?
the difference?
Yeah.
Will, do you see the
Very
difference
artsy.
now?
Yes.
You see the
Absolutely.
You see the difference.